on the ferry boat and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then I couldn't find you no more. That was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, read me a note again, please. Sure, Molly. Here it comes again. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie. She was born on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We've left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby. Oh my goodness, they're laughing. All right, you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out? Blow out your wazoo. Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again, but you're lucky. You really got them. I know, somewhere.
Aha! I caught you trying to escape my pretty little palace, were you? Get up. I said, get up. Turn around. I said, turn around. All right, now what do you say? What do You say.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left me a note saying they loved me and they're coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Now, get up. Get up. Everybody get up. Come on, get up. Now, because of this one's shenanigans, you will all get down on your knobby little knees and scrub this dunk till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work.
But it's in the middle of the night.
It's the middle of the night. Get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now, why anyone would want to be an orphan is beyond me.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Static treated, we get tricked. Static kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Lack of folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We hoe cotton blankets instead of wool. Empty bellies instead of full. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? What's the day don't you wanna throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one tries when your eyes get wet and weepy. From the cry you listen to sing. Oh, empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sour life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we know. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this stuff shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whiskers from her chin. Shower with a safety pin. Make her drink her Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Trip them beds. I said get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you. What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there. Hurry up. Hurry up. You're so slow this morning. Your days are numbered. All right. Breakfast.
Hot mush. Yuck.
Not hot mush.
Yay!
Cold mush.
Oh.
And after mush, you'll go straight to work. We have an order of dresses that needs to be finished. If you have to work straight through to midnight,
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
now line up. Get that laundry basket out of here. Oh, goodness, look at this place. Annie, you call this clean? This place looks like a dump. Annie. Annie.
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean? Annie ain't here.
She just went with the laundry.
Oh no! Police! Police!
No more enough life for Annie.
Yeah,
You know that some of their pillows on the island?
yeah.
Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls, day and night, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little boys, night and day I eat, sleep in, breathe them. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Someday I'll stomp on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send a flood, send a flute, anything that you can do too. Oh, little girls.
You did it.
No, you did.
It was your fault. Nope. It was
my
your
book.
It was totally your fault. It was your
Shut up. Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
Annie's here.
Oh my goodness.
Where'd you get the dog?
It's a stray. His name's Sandy. Hi, Annie. Hi.
Well. Poor little pumpkin. Out in the freezing cold with just a thin little sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. The next time you walk through that door, it'll be 1954. Well, what do you say? Liar. You know the one thing I have always taught you, never tell a lie. For what you've done, I could get fired. We could get the Board of Orphans coming in here, snooping around. You will pay for this.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Good afternoon.
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire. Oh, please have a seat, dear. Right over here. Yes. What can I do for you?
Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
Oh, what kind of orphan does he want?
Well, a girl. She should be friendly and intelligent
Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-R. Mississippi.
and cheerful.
Shut up. And what age?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Oh, say 8 or 9. Oh, 8 would be perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
Let me see here. A girl, 8 years old, red hair. We don't have an orphan like that.
What about this child right here?
Oh, Annie? No, you don't want Annie. Annie's a liar and a drunk.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbuck's house?
I would love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Well, perhaps I should call the board of
Oh,
orphans.
no. Well, let's not get carried away. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you'll get her coat, we'll be heading along right now.
She don't have no coat.
That's okay. We'll buy her one.
Oh, boy, leaping lizard.
Leaping lizards.
Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbuck's limousine is outside.
Bye, kids. I'm getting off for Christmas. All right, Tia.
Bye,
Annie.
Annie.
Oh, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it. Someday I'll live in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girls. Oh.
Where is everybody?
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice to be home.
And how was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Only 11 hours. Sit down for a sec here. Any messages?
President Roosevelt called. Wants you to call him back at the White House.
Roosevelt. You know, I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Sir,
About your notebook. Who is this?
this is Annie, sir. The orphan who will be staying with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, Mr. Warbuck, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
I'm just Annie, Mr. Warbuck, sir. I don't have a last name. I'm sorry, I'm not a boy.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I couldn't be happier. Hey, about that, what are we supposed to do with her?
It is her first night here, sir.
Well, Annie, I suppose on your first night, we probably should do something a little special. A movie. How would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, Mr. Warbucks, I've never been to one before.
There you go. How about the Roxy? And after that, maybe an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's? And then a hansom cab ride in Central Park.
Oh, boy, I'm leaping lizards.
Grace, no dictation tonight. You take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee.
What's the matter, Annie?
It's just, well, I thought you were going to take me to the
Oh, no, Annie, I'm just far too busy tonight.
Oh, gee.
Annie, I've been gone for 6 weeks. A man running a multi-billion-dollar corporation just can't
okay,
get...
Mr. Warbuck, sir. I understand.
Get our coats.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy, I leaping lizards.
You come too, of course, Grace.
Which car will you be running, sir?
The Duesenberg. No, wait. She's been all cooped up in that orphanage. I think we'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
NYC, the shimmer of Times Square, the pulse,
The beat,
the drive. NYC, you might say that I'm square, but wow, can't live.
the city's bright as
A penny arcade,
It blinks,
it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain. They're yen for
Just got here this morning.
Gershwin, her Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. Their California cakes speak for their heart. Their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high.
Tonight, but why not? It's NYC.
NYC, your standing room only. You crowd, you cramp, you're still the champ. Amen for NYC. Popcorn. How about some popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since. Give in, don't fight. Good girl, good night. Sleep tight in NYC.
Hurry up, Mom's getting mad at the way.
Is someone going to say there will now be a brief Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that just because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over.
God, I hope not.
I would go to the
Miss Farrell, yes, come in. Well, what's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie?
Oh, on the contrary. Miss Hannigan, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken by Annie that he wants to adopt her.
Annie? Daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for just a moment, please? Got any more wonderful news? Oh, yes, all right. There you go.
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
And a happy new year. Yeah. Annie's living a life of luxury. And I'm stuck here in the skids. It ain't fair. It ain't fair how I scrounge for $3 or $4 while she has $4, the little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts while I get peanuts. She's living fat. Lately, all's the key, this little lady, to getting more bucks instead of less. Maybe I'll fix the game with something shady. Where does that put us? Give you one guess. Yes! Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree! Yes, sirree! Yes, sirree! Woo! Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where I'm
Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking for your help, but I'm asking you to do something. Yes, maybe we can meet on
Friday.
Friday. Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come down here for Christmas Eve supper? You will? Great. Well, we'll see you then, Mr. President. Yes, goodbye. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Grace, this arrived this morning from Tiffany's. I'm gonna give it to her and tell her I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Hello, Amy.
Hello.
Would you have a seat, please? You know what I'd like to have here, real quick? Can we have a man-to-man talk?
We're sending back to the orphanage,
Oh,
right?
Annie, no, of course not, of course not.
Of course not.
You know, Annie, when I was a little boy, I grew up very, very poor. And my mother and father died before I was 10. But I promised myself one thing, that one day I would be rich, very rich.
That was a good idea.
Well, I thought so at the time, but I've been thinking about it lately. And you know, a man can have all the money in the world, but if he doesn't have anyone to share it with, if he's lonely, I might as well be broke. Annie, I got you this from Tiffany's the other day, and I'd like you to have it.
Gosh, from you, Mr. Warbucks? Thanks.
You know, I noticed,
Oh, gee.
you know, Annie, I noticed that the locket you have is broken, so I thought I would get that at Tiffany's and get you a brand new silver locket. Here, let's take this.
No,
You want me to take it out? What's wrong?
this locket my mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And a note, too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm really lucky being here with you for Christmas. But the one thing I want most in the whole world is to have a mother and father like all the rest of the folks have folks of their own.
Annie, I'm sorry. You'll be all right. I'll find them for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your parents if he has to put everyone in his organization on the job. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
That's right, even if I have to go to the White House. You know, Annie, please give me the locket.
But Mr. Warbucks,
Annie, you know what'll happen if I get that locket? We can send it to the FBI. They can trace it and find out who bought it.
okay. Then you should have my note, too.
Okay. You know, Annie, I've got a feeling in a couple of days you're going to be seeing your mother and father.
Really?
Really.
I gotta write a note to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And pretty soon, everyone will know looking for my folks, because we're gonna go on the radio and tell them. So make sure you listen, okay? So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there
Well, thank you, Annie, and welcome to America's favorite radio program, The Accident Hour of Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. And good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell folks at home about little Annie here?
Yes, I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bertie.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you could say accident. Yes, this is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's boy Bert, saying until next week, same time, same station, good night.
Gee, Annie on the radio coast to coast, she's famous.
Wish I was on the radio.
Me too.
Who wants to be on the Domo radio?
We do. So for all the Hour of Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey ho, come out, hey da da. You've all got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be faux rumbly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear your best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 Tiny, smile.
What are you doing up? Did I hear happiness?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard. Next thing she'll be in the movies. Now, just get out. Out. Terrible day. Oh, $50,000. A $50,000 reward. What I couldn't do with $50,000. I'd be on Easy Street. Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Woo! Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where I'm gonna be.
Bye, my parents, Miss Grace.
I'm sorry, Annie. I've spoken to more than 1,000 people claiming to be your parents, but they were all just liars and fakes.
Are you certain?
Yes, not one of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You guys do best.
Mr. Warbucks, this is just Con by Special Messenger.
Thank you. Well, this is what I've been looking for. Agent Gunderson found the manufacturer of the locket, Utica, New York.
Oh, boy.
Well, there were over 90,000 made and sold.
Oh, gee.
I was talking to the FBI, Annie, and I think there's not 1 in a million chance they're going to find your parents through that locket. I'm so sorry.
I thought at least one of them was under your mother and father.
Grace, do you have those little papers I gave you?
Right here.
Annie, come a little bit closer over here. I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have a real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have my father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Annie, we're not going to have an adoption. We're going to have a celebration. You can ask anybody in the world who you want to invite. Who would you want?
Miss Grace, of course. Oh, and the kids.
All the kids. You know, it might be a little late to call them now, but you know what we'll do? We'll invite everybody from the orphanage for Christmas Day party. How's that?
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness, Annie, I am the happiest, luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying the knot that never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies of blue. I don't need anything but you.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now.
that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm rich as a Midas.
But nothing on earth
Could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything. Anything. I don't need anything but you. Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Daddy Warbucks.
Annie, if you could come over here, I have a little Italian. You know, the director of the FBI, Edgar Hoover, gave me a call today, and I had some sad news. Your mother and father, Robert and Margaret Bennett, I'm sorry, but they passed away a long time ago.
You mean I'm an orphan after all?
Yes, I'm sorry. And are you okay?
Yes, because I knew they loved me, and they would have come back to me if they weren't.
Are you quiet? Oh, are you okay? That's okay, Annie. You'll be all right. I love you, Annie.
And I love you too, Daddy Warbucks.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage are here.
Bring it.
Hello.
Hi, kids. Hi, Annie. There's presents for everyone. Presents.
Nice to meet you, Miss Hannigan.
Same here. I'd know you anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks.
Yes. I'd like to introduce you to my secretary, Miss Bell.
Gee, what a great place.
Who would want to live in this big dump?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Annie, what did you get for Christmas? I'm getting adopted.
And maybe for all of us, it'll be one of the greatest Christmases of all, where we're all going to start a brand new beginning and a new life. Annie Bennett Warbucks, I love you.
And I love you too, Daddy Warbucks. Sandy! The sun will come out tomorrow. Let your bottom colors that tomorrow. There'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows. Till next time. Rest out the day that's gray and lonely.
I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. That's what means tomorrow, tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're always there.
out into your audience. Just walk